The 2017 Mercedes-Benz CLA Shooting Brake. With station wagons losing ground to the ever-growing crossover segment, shooting brakes aren't doing very well either. Things are worse in the US, where very few automakers still offer wagon or shooting brake body styles. Mercedes-Benz is the only brand that can brag about offering two shooting brakes based on the CLA and CLS, but neither of them are available in North America. With the CLA sedan selling like hotcakes in the US, Mercedes' decision to not offer the CLA shooting brake on these shores is difficult to explain. And while we're trying to figure that out, Europe is welcoming an updated version of the sleek wagon. That's right, Mercedes-Benz isn't letting its CLA-Class age ungracefully. No, the German automaker is already refreshing the car for the 2017 model year, only 4 years since its introduction in 2013. We've been closely following the revamped CLA-Class through its development. But spy shots of camouflage-covered test mules and rumors winding through the industry have finally given way to official photographs and press releases. So what does this mid-cycle refresh mean for the shooting brake version of the CLA? Keep reading to find out. Update March 17, 2016, Mercedes has unveiled the 2017 CLA Shooting Brake. This mid-cycle refresh follows the CLA sedan in offering an updated exterior and new interior trim work. Continue reading to learn more about the 2017 Mercedes-Benz CLA Shooting Brake. Exterior. The 2017 CLA Shooting Brake sports several exterior changes, though nothing is overly drastic. In fact, you'd have to place the 2016 and 2017 model years side by side to spot the updates. The 2017 CLA Shooting Brake sports several exterior changes, though nothing is overly drastic. First and most noticeable are the headlights. The LED high-performance headlights is an option on the CLA. Mercedes says the headlights use a color temperature that is closer to daylight, making nighttime driving less stressful on the driver's eyes. The low beams use 34-watt LEDs, which use around 60% less power than xenon lights and a whopping 70% less than traditional halogen bulbs. The high beams also use LED technology, but reflect the light to increase intensity. LEDs are used in every exterior light, including the redesigned taillights. Mercedes has also solved the annoying problem of overly bright taillights in stop-and-go traffic. The rear lights now have 3 brightness settings for daytime, nighttime, and nighttime stationary. The automatically controlled brightness keeps those following from being dazzled. Speaking of the rear, the CLA Shooting Brake also enjoys a new rear bumper. The CLA Shooting Brake also enjoys a new rear bumper. The design cleanly incorporated the chrome-tipped exhaust pipes with a chrome bezel running between. Similarly, the CLA's front grille and bumper enjoy a mild rework. The grille's horizontal bar is now a single piece, ditching the double bar look from before. Mercedes is also introducing a new color called Lunar Blue, along with 6 new wheel designs. Hands-free operation of the rear tailgate is now possible with the wave of a foot, similar to other automakers' systems. Interior. Like the exterior, Mercedes designers kept a good thing going with the cabin. The overall design hasn't changed, though several of the details are now more refined. It starts with a slimmer-looking, 8-inch infotainment display that is freestanding on the dash. Its control buttons are new and covered in chrome. The driver now has red needles in the gauge cluster for easier reading, as well. The overall design hasn't changed, though several of the details are now more refined. The seats and trim work are also updated. Options for the trim include a sail look finish, matte black ash wood, black Dinamica microfiber trim on the Sport Package Plus, and an aluminum trim with a honeycomb grain. Of course, which trim you get is your choice and coordinates with the updated leather upholstery. The chrome accents on the switchgear also matches new chrome accents on the doors, power seat adjustment buttons, center console, and trimmings in the rear storage compartment. Technophiles will likely go for the optional smartphone integration package. It allows for voice-operated control of an iPhone or Android device, along with hosting Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The updates are small but welcomed, and fill the cabin with a more luxurious feeling. The dash does look a bit odd, however, with the infotainment screen looking like an afterthought and the vast array of buttons on the center stack looking like it came from a 2000 model Benz. Drivetrain. Like before, the CLA Shooting Brake will be offered with several gasoline and diesel options, in both rear wheel and AWD. Mercedes elected to keep the mechanical bits unchanged for this mid-cycle refresh, however, there's a new high-efficiency diesel version available. Like before, the CLA Shooting Brake will be offered with several gasoline and diesel options, in both rear wheel and AWD. The base gasoline powertrain is a 2.0-liter four-cylinder in the CLA 220, offering 184 horsepower and 221 pound-feet of torque. New for 2017, the 4-MOTIC AWD system is offered on the CLA 220. The new high-efficiency diesel comes in the CLA 189D Blue Efficiency Edition. The befuddled name aside, the engine is a 1.5-liter four-cylinder turbodiesel with 109 horsepower and 191 pound-feet of torque. On the European scale, the CLA 189 is rated at an impressive 71.3 mpg. As with most Mercedes models, AMG versions are available. The CLA's version is the CLA 45 AMG with a 2.0-liter gasoline turbo engine that makes 375 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque, pushing the car to 62 miles per hour in only 4.2 seconds. Safety. The CLA offers most of the modern active and passive safety devices, including active brake assist, ABS, stability control, traction control, and a host of airbags throughout the cabin. Hands-free connectivity for cell phones means drivers are less distracted, as well. Prices. Mercedes has not announced official pricing for the 2017 CLA Shooting Brake, though prices start at £25,230, about $39,000 in the UK, and goes up to £35,960, around $56,000 for the most expensive non-AMG trim. Expect prices to see a minor hike with the facelift. But sadly for all you US readers, none of this matters. Mercedes has no plans to debut the CLA Shooting Brake inside our borders. Competition. Audi A4 Avant. Since no other carmakers offer compact shooting brakes, the CLA is pretty much in a niche of its own. But if you really want an alternative, you might as well have a look at the Audi A4 Avant. Though it's not as unique as far as styling goes, the A4 Avant comes with plenty of storage room and an engine lineup that includes both small displacement 4-cylinder units and 3.0-liter V6 power plants. Output ranges between 190 and 252 horses for gasoline models and 150 and 272 horsepower for oil burners. Pricing starts from £27,300, making it a bit more expensive than the CLA Shooting Brake. Find out more about the Audi A4 Avant here. BMW 3 Series Touring. Now that we're looking at competitors for the slightly bigger C-Class wagon, we might as well talk about the BMW 3 Series Touring. Widely regarded as the sportiest offering in the compact wagon segment, the 3 Series Touring can too be had with an array of gasoline and diesel powerplants in Europe. In the UK, the entry-level gas model comes with 136 horses on tap, while the range-topping M Sport models benefits from 326 horses. Diesels crank out between 116 and 313 horsepower. Pricing starts from £26,405 and goes up to £41,665. Find out more about the BMW 3 Series wagon here. Conclusion. The CLA Shooting Brake is stylish and well-equipped alternative to a traditional wagon, as well as a more affordable option to the larger CLS Shooting Brake. However, its appeal is limited to a small niche as it fails to provide the space and practicality of a conventional wagon. The Shooting Brake is somewhat of a compromise. If you're looking for a sleek wagon that stands out and you don't care much about practicality, then the CLA Shooting Brake is definitely the way to go. If cargo space and practicality are more important, then you're better off with an Audi A4 Avant or BMW 3 Series Touring, which have a more accessible trunk and roomier rear passenger sections. Granted, the facelift doesn't bring many improvements to the CLA, but drivers concerned about looks will most definitely appreciate the new appearances inside and out. It's good to see an automaker keep its models fresh, even if they aren't mainstream offerings. Okay, so the Shooting Brake version is piggybacking off the CLA sedan's updates, but hey, we're just glad this niche vehicle is getting some love. Love its stylish and well-equipped mild tweaks to keep it fresh. Potent drivetrain's more powerful AMG version. Leave it not that many changes inside and out. Non-AMG models likely to continue with the same engines. Competes against the C-Class wagon. Spy shots. October 13, 2015 first testing session.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.